Okay. So we got Lenny or Lent. Beat It is here. But what I'm getting like with this high priestess, sun in reverse, four wands in reverse, somebody decided to, somebody could have been around a group of people and they convinced them, like, say this is my person or something like this, to end this thing and then you won't be stressed out, about the money over here. Go to Vegas and get married to this person. Mama, sister, auntie, friend. But this got these people left out in the cold and somebody else bound. So this could be somebody who was supposed to be working with the righteous, but they were surrounded by wicked, and this is what they convinced them to do. We got the high priestess in reverse, the sun in reverse, and the four wands. Mm-hmm. Because this high priestess is close to this person. They either knew each other for a long time. They like at the beginning of this. So no ones. So these are the ones that only thought like they're gonna keep the ones, but no ones. Especially if somebody wasn't counted above the one amongst the ones, no ones is getting in. You get what I'm saying? If the ones is the ones going against what God is putting for the future, then those ones wouldn't be getting in. So I don't know what. Well, maybe that's why again this is here. They're not going to be victorious with stealing something. Somebody don't want to be seen that way. With the seven of swords, six of wands, and the five of wands. You know how like in a movie or something, somebody's like, "Oh my God, they were so wrong." Okay, even like in Final Destination, the little boy, the young man or whatever, is the one that took the penny or took the money from the fountain, and he thought he got away, and he ran out the building. I don't know how he got out the building or whatever, but the penny came back. The penny came back and killed him right there at the end when he thought he made it. He thought he made it out. We got bake, SA, cook somebody, or this could also be that, one of these times when I went to Texas or something, they could have took a clone or something, and I don't know, because I was thinking about one of these bodies, they tormented this person. They poked and stabbed and burned this person. I don't know if I was getting physical, like how they did to Jesus here, okay? Or to burnt this person or something like this. I don't know. Or this could be somebody that, you know, I don't know. Because I just don't know. Somebody's not dead. Maybe they burned somebody. I don't know. Maybe the person is a burn victim now. And then we have the sick. This could also be some people is too sick or something to even perform magic. Like these people got to admit to themselves that whatever they're doing is not working. Like somebody is mentally ill or something. They can't even do magic. Like somebody is so crazy they can't even do magic no more. I don't know. I really don't. But I want to know more. Let me clean up these here. I want to know more about the dungeon. Okay. And the traitorous energies here. Because it's like I told you, like the big world leaders, they got they self, but they also got little ones. Queen of Cups in reverse, the tattooist, the mom. This Queen of Cups could have been acting like they were somebody's mom here. Okay. And then, like I said, some kind of tattoo artist, like Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody might not even be connected to you or something here. Somebody loved their mom. I notice how, like, when the stuff is written about the gods and stuff like this, how manipulative it is because it's almost like when they own Earth, there's always some confusion. Like, you got to really be able to, you got to really be able to navigate. Or you, but it really at the end when God sent you as that one, it nobody else fucking matter. You want it to be, and you realize that none of these people that was involved that wanted you to sit a long time without knowing what's next or knowing what they didn't give a fuck about you in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So if parents that gave, if you was to find out somebody your parents gave you up or something, what you worried about them for right now? Like these are like noble strides or something. It really either you in the righteous and you gonna do right or you're not, or you're not. I mean, these are like strides. You got to be making these fucking choices. Like none of us would be here if these people didn't try to hide whatever this is. So somebody was okay with putting the spotlight of a world leader on somebody and leaving them broke in middle class America under to be attacked for too long. They knew it. Okay, they knew it. Somebody is almost like somebody started feeling themselves. Like somebody has had said this in their heart a long time ago that they was gonna raise above the throne. But I feel like somebody was looking in somebody's Ace of Cups and now they feeling remorseful here. This could also be this energy of Fitzgerald here. If this Craig Mack energy did spiritual advisor, that could be the mom, the tarot reader, spiritual advisor. Um, how they could have did some kind of dark magic on the marriage to bind people to different people to give them power, like and leave you like stagnant, something like this, remorseful for locking somebody in a dungeon. Like I said, this dungeon could just be a mental place, you know. It could be an actual dungeon here. I remember when they put Catherine Medici in a dungeon, and try to treat her some kind of way because I think she was about to try to poison Mary or something. But I feel like somebody was just put in the dungeon because they was tired of waiting for their turn or something. Because I kept on hearing all morning when I was waking up, mm, I had to let go of you to care about me or something, but to love me. But who the fuck say that to somebody? and on which level, you see, on which level, and who's in control of this vassal that's saying that. If it's a dead one and it's somebody that they were working with that want to take over the empire through the dead one that's still walking, it don't matter what you did. Your ass is about to get burnt. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if like somebody found they cloned somebody, said yes, we got the clone ready, or and then they took this clone and put it in a dungeon and turned it into like a wild beast or something. This could also be a statement here where they're trying to say like, oh, you walking around the house looking like a wild beast after oppression or something, but it's just like, what the fuck am I doing whatever else for? My mind is the most valuable thing. It really doesn't matter. Okay. These are also people that was acting like, oh, I'm here as a blessing, and now I'm taken away, and you don't have no. You was a witch the whole time. You was a devil the whole time. Somebody was not. There was not a blessing. I'm the blessing that was sent. It's not these people, but they were taking over the internet and stuff like this. Like, oh, she loved you or something. But these people weren't making no attempts in real life to fix anything for you. They were just hovering. You get what I'm saying? Somebody was just hovering. All right. They was not doing anything. They're a liar. They was using my energy to make it seem like they were powerful, while make it seem like they were caring towards me. This is whoever this is that was online talking about, I'm just gonna move on, or after I stop talking to you, and motherfucker, like whoever this is, they is not the real power. That's just the bottom line. All right. So, I was hearing "Don't Cry" right now. So either it ain't gonna be no relationship betrayal or nothing like this, or no betrayal that's gonna make me cry because I already realized something. So somebody had to die or something here. Okay. And when I say Yanni, and when I say somebody had to die, I'm not even talking about is somebody that they was holding back from you anyway in this world, but you could have been energetically connected to this person at some point in time. The connection could have stopped because this person died, or you know after this person got to where they, but the person could have died. You understand? But this would, what I'm hearing by this is like, you're gonna be sad because if this person is now a vampire or something, maybe they can't be with you or some, or me, or I don't know, something like this. To me, it's like them saying them, these people thinking that they had the power or something to. This is like something that like worldwide, like somebody. See, what I don't want these people to do is be like, okay, I'm like, they thought they killed the queen. That wasn't the queen or something, and then they're gonna pop up with somebody else and say, oh, something is. This is a big fat lie. Something's a lie, and whatever this is, it got a big bite to it. If it's exposed, it's going to eat about 1,000 motherfuckers in one snack size bite. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like that. Also, somebody could have got castrated, or something about meat, sausage meat, or I don't know, somebody stuffing something. Yeah, that's why I said somebody. These people is the remorseful people are running ahead of someone because they know they left somebody in a dungeon or they left somebody in a messed up situation. It's like what was it with coming to America? Didn't they Hakeem and his friend was here doing all this stuff, and then they were trying to hide or something. Like the king finally came and showed up and was looking around for them, walking around in the garden, basically. You know what I'm saying? That kind of made me think about that. And like, where's Hakeem or whatever? Where's And they're like, oh, like this or whatever. Or and remember they was like playing games with the king, like hiding or manipulating the situation. I mean, judgment could be on a male and a woman with a small child because they could have already planned this out like 10 years ahead. So, like, my spouse could have left me already, or be still around me and have a little child with another woman. There's other women here too. There's other people in this person's bed. It's kind of giving me overboard when they thought that she got lost at sea and she drowned, but she ended up getting taken to a house or whatever, and you know, being somebody's mama and stuff like this. These little boys, they didn't want her to leave, and then the king was just partying and fucking bitches, and then came back for her, but she chose to take the lesser. She chose to stay, I think, with that guy and his kids after realizing. Now, I would not do that. I would take my throne and kill all them niggas, or I would have them killed before I even get back to the throne. That's the process I would go about, no matter who the fuck it is, right? Um, that would be my command. To cleanse the shit before I even get back there. But you know, I don't know, because somebody could be trying to play this, like stopping communication, like, oh, I think the person is just wants to stay there with, the person in these children or something. And it's like, yeah, I don't got time for that. I'd rather risk my life going for what the fuck, I gotta go for. Yeah, with this eternal energy. So that's why I'm saying these people have like jobs, or they found like bots that have special units type of things attached to them. You get what I'm saying? These are updated. Let's take the queen out, or let's take God out. Antichrist energy. Yeah, your mom. Somebody is sick. This Queen of Swords energy is mentally ill here. May even be somebody that shouldn't even be doing. If they doing some kind of advice or tarot or something, they shouldn't even be doing that. This person is mentally ill and spiteful of somebody's mom. Now, it could be this little girl's mom. It could be this other little girl's mom. Okay? And then we got the bleak energy here. This could be a lord of hosts upon a man here. All right? Because I'm guessing that these people, if they had one of my clones or a masculine in a dungeon, these people was taking turns like going and feeding this person here. These people was taking turns doing something. You get what I'm saying? It's just a strong delusion, though. The strong delusion could be that the queen is dead. Now, I'm not saying Elizabeth, the what you've seen, the something on TV, the person, that may not be who it is. There's energies that power these people, these beings. So I don't know. That's the truth. And somebody's mom or something can't take this relationship from someone else here. Like, I hope this ain't a mom where a masculine energy is supposed to be with his alleged sister, or who God paired the person with at the beginning. Because this seemed like this is what this is, like early Genesis. When me and my man got together, it started a new type of a soft something of Genesis over again, extension or something like this. But we could have still been those same people in the beginning. But somebody did something wrong. And it's like now they got to get somebody's telling me to go back to the garden. I'm thinking, what is the garden? Now that I'm a little confused now. but these people could be getting out. But back to the garden, it ain't even the garden no more. Like what? Something like this. Yeah, these people getting a tower here. It could be all this trying to stop a relationship here. Okay, using some type of magic, but these are weapons of mass destruction. Like these people themselves are weapons of mass destruction. It's all this shit about like these men that thought that they was slick or something. Say the Bushes found the weapons and hid them and thought, oh, I could probably use this in the future, or let's just keep this contained. Like one of them movies, one of them creature movies. Somebody open up something one day, some dust fly in their nose, and then they turn into a superhero. Or they start getting this intellect intel. It's some shit like this. So these things now, you was trying to make somebody feel minimal, but that person can't even be touched by these things in real life. And then but you just using these things to cause a disturbance in somebody. Like you're like, who do that? Who does that? If the earth was made for humans, who does that? Why is you letting some robots or weapons of mass destruction do that? This ain't even their world. They're foreign here. You're not supposed to be here doing that. It's just a tower coming, okay? It's like there's some kind of edict being put up about these people. Uh, if you are the king and these people like, oh, I'm your friend, and everybody moving around you weird, doing shit, and nobody saying nothing to you, they might be trying to talk to you in a dream state, but since you a king or a queen, your mind ain't, wait, motherfucker, you gotta talk to me, and you gotta address me in person. It could be sad, but I mean, these people can't be innocent. They were being manipulative, or oh, just let me handle this paperwork, and then you find out for 2 years that your accountant, I'm hearing my accountant handles that, like a lyrics in a song, and then or my lawyer is doing this and that, but somebody's suing companies that you're about to inherit. So they would look at the roster and find out you own these companies. And somebody saying that they're your friend, but they're suing those companies to put it under their kingdom. So if you do want this back, you're gonna have to go under this fake kingdom or whatever that these people created or something like this. It's like, hold on, wait. For they know not what they do, because these motherfuckers think that the queen is dead or the king. So now there's another trap. These people trying to make it seem like you trying to get into some money or something before somebody's dead. That's a sin. But no, that's what they're doing here. Be a sheep. Whoever be sleeping in this bed or something, this person, yeah, that's why I said this bleak energy. This person, this Memphis, somebody could be from Memphis, okay? But this person, that person, and this person, these, we got Baka or Baker, Bakey, Backy. These people, this sheep, somebody could have did something to you. I don't know if they did do something like that, burn somebody or something like this. I don't know. Because like all these people doing horrible things to somebody, crushing you mentally, trying to do these things to you. But they can't really do anything. They haven't done anything massive physically to you, but these other people are in a position or under these people's helm, as in they went against their king or they went against the blessing or whatever, and now they have to deal with the strict measures or the measures of these individuals here. And run the kingdom. You can't be going out there like, no, save this one, and you don't know what they really capable of or what they really was done to you or nothing like this. So this is just like, God, people thinking they hurting you. That's why I said these have to be beasts beneath someone, because I don't know what they thinking happen here, what is gonna, you know, hurt somebody. If I don't understand it. It's like somebody hiding 10 deaths from you. Like you didn't, nobody called you and told you about any, and they say, you're such an evil, wicked bitch. You just lost 10 people in your family. You're not even crying or upset. Well, damn, nobody told me. You know, I don't, I didn't know, you know. These people trying to fight the tower. I'm telling you, somebody didn't want this tower to happen. This is like somebody tried, they was going to try to scoot you over into another dimension and keep something going. Oh, forget about this royal stuff over here on this side, da 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 da. But something stands for a long time or ever, if anything. We built over here, we building up, or we build this, or we built down, or we whatever this is. But they just want you to see it as like rubbish, or there's nothing I could do to save this, or I don't know. It's just a weird feeling here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like s- crying for somebody's like, don't cry, and it's for what? Well, you could be dead to you. You could be dead to a situation if these people separated you from your people, and like I said, in another dimension, your husband and your friend was already fucking. In this dimension, you was married to him, but in another dimension, because I heard somebody say, I don't mind. This bitch was playing God all this time. Bitch, you about to, it ain't even the fact that the man, it's the little shit you was doing to me, or this little shit that you was trying to, slight me on or something like this. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's the fact that these people ain't even showing up how they really are or something like this. That's the problem. These false prophets or chameleons or whatever. Somebody's been in the dark a long time. It's almost like if 20 something years ago when I was in Rosemont for that weekend, if the friend had something to do with taking me out then, that's who's fucking this man in the background. And he might have known it because both of these people set this shit up. You get what I'm saying? And then they really thought that that was me or something like this. So what you gonna cry for? These two people belong together in the grave or whatever, wherever they going. I mean, I don't know. They're not even happy anyway. It's almost like a good riddance kind of energy. The sex ain't even good, whatever this is. Or this could also be somebody that said that and sex don't have to just be Yanni, penetration. This could be the work that they do together. Like these is people that come up with things that work for a little bit, or things that work but they cause so much harm. You making money in your kingdom, but it's causing so much harm when there's plenty of things that you could do to make everything grow for everybody. Like somebody don't know how to run bit, they just want to have the power. They're not doing anything righteous or normal with it. They just not. This is people that fall in love with people that they stalking secretly on a cam in their house, you know, and then try to control their life. Some shit like this from the outside. Like, these people came in, be in your presence or mine. Get what I'm saying? I don't know why this is also bringing me back to teenage years or something like this, because it's kind of crazy. Because let's say the first version of this friend is the one that did something to me. But back then, this person was in a relationship where this person was getting with this dude named Hector or whatever. And he used to beat this friend or whatever. And then one day I stopped him, but I had to think about it like, hold on. I had not to say that, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I was almost fighting him to protect his friend, but she would always go back, and then I didn't want to help no more. Like, okay, if you want to stay with this person, then it ain't none of my business. But there could be supernatural shit that I didn't see behind the scenes that this friend was doing. This was causing these fights. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like somebody can control somebody. Like, somebody can control somebody here. All right. It's like unleashing a demon or a devil or something that somebody tried to put on you in the background here. All right. And plus this energy of lost. And now I'm kind of getting what somebody's talking about with my best friend's wedding or something like this. But that was me at the wedding. That was me that married the person, even though I don't think that I wish it was. But you can't redo whatever this is. Like, if unless somebody was doing full black magic and mind control and the person was crying like, I really didn't do it, I don't know what happened, I woke up and I was married to this bitch. You get what I'm saying? you know and this was my loyal servant or whatever. Why would I not trust the person, or something like this? But somebody thought that something, they blocked you from higher learning and growth, and while they was doing higher learning, somebody thought that this was the best option for them. They forgot that you really that motherfucker, and they went up for higher learning or something. And now, yeah, somebody is salty or something like this. So this person was thinking like, oh, I'm up here, oh, it's so cool. Like I told you, if somebody gave you 30 days to go rob any bank you want and not get caught, and you could take somebody with you, your wife might be slow and fat, she can't move that quick, and her friend, that's the closest person, y'all all been kind of like friends or cool with each other since high school, and these the only people that you could pick from. You might pick the friend. Okay, and you might not been on that shit at first, but while y'all was up here robbing and going and getting hotel rooms and nice places and sitting there talking about the spoils and shit, you get excited. Somebody kiss somebody like yes, and then what the fuck, this is the kind of shit that I'm getting here. All right, and then somebody like, well, damn, it do feel good up here. The only thing when they look back at you that stayed behind while they went to go rob, the only thing that they looking at you is, oh, that's a burden. Oh, I remember when I had to go to work and that bitch got to sit home and with them fucking kids. Oh, when I look at her, I think I'm broke. When I look at her, there's no growth there. You know what I'm saying? There's no growth there. But the star Aquarius energy was the one that was blocking the money, because somebody was hoping that they would come back and look back while they was able to go and learn or get higher learning or have some type of spree or something. Whatever this is, they thought that they was going to look. They thought, because I remember somebody in the Bible gave all these people money and he left and he came back to see what they did with it. Somebody didn't give you yours. They just thinking like, damn, bitch, you look like how, that's how I know they moved the kid back in this house. Because it's like, you look just like you did 30 years, 20 years ago when I looked at you last, sitting on the couch and the kid is running around doing whatever and everything like this. And you watching out for him, and I just can't go back there. This is it. But if somebody would have gave my money, I would have been doing something else right now. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like whoever this is, stop the finances, this star energy here. And it was also so they can have access to my Ace of Cups and act like they was the one with all these brilliant ideas. Same thing. It's a couple of people on here that's sharing my Ace of Cups while I'm sitting here, maybe with a desert. I don't think so, because I'm still speaking shit that's opening people's minds. But you get what I'm saying? The Ace of Cups can't never really be the desert. It's always going to be some residue or something there. So even if I focus on just my health and beauty and my skincare or something the whole time, it was looking good, then the motherfucker, my health, a private chef or some food choice or something, somebody would have came back like, oh, this is kind of, oh, I like seeing you taking care of yourself or whatever, but somebody wanted to just make you look like the projects or something, bitch, make you look like this. I don't know. They could have even been dishing this money out to somebody with your name, sending it somewhere, wiring it something, but you didn't get not 1 ounce of this money or whatever this is. And this was a bad idea here. So if people about money and you seeing motherfuckers doing this with money and you know that this supposed to be this person's mom, daddy, best friend, how the fuck you gonna make money with this person for a certain amount of time and then boom, you gonna have a problem with them eventually. It's another show I'm thinking about. It could be on Black Mirror when these two was in this professional like business. They was in this professional business doing something, and I think one of them got behind and he went to a girl and he was like, hey, they talked about how they had a good run back in the day, all this stuff, and that he was in a bind or whatever. And he went to the girl to get money from her because they was clinging together by this heist that they did a long time ago. And it made them very successful, like, you know, not white like hired and white. It made them very successful in something. And then he got down bad. I think he had to get money from her. But they something came up about how they had sex, or they did have sex, or they about to have sex, or something like this, girl. Okay, so I don't know. Even Empire, when dude went and got married to that girl, the new girl or whatever, when Hakeem got married to that girl, and everybody's like, you better get that shit annulled right now or something like this. And it was like, well, I guess I mean, let's just try it out or whatever. Like somebody did something here. Somebody did something here, something like that. And it was really a bad idea. Like, even if somebody locked somebody in a dungeon, they didn't cry about it. These people actually is unhappy because of it or something like this. I was also thinking, like, with dark magic, I was thinking about who at the Fitzgerald wedding, who really got married to who. Because it's almost like that was a ritual. It's almost like who got married to who that day. And then somebody went down here with like the spoils and the money that was supposed to go to me or somebody else. And they went down here and got married almost. Like somebody was supposed to give something to me. I don't know. Like, that's what my antenna was saying. Yeah, America. That's what my antenna was saying. And then we got not dead. Somebody else bound here. Hold on one second.